Alright guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. And last time we defeated... Voop? What was his name? We defeated the Dark Mage, we defeated a human, and now we are unleashed upon the world. We have so much freedom, so much possible. I like her dress and her wings. She's kind of perfect and beautiful. She looks like a beautiful demon. Wait. You guys are perfect, but I say we have so much possibility in front of us because we can go be social. We can go sit on a bench and procure wisdom. We can do so much, and it is borderline intimidating, but I refuse to be fully intimidated by it because I'm what? A big, strong man. Now, we don't have any shopping we need to do.
What's this?
It's so easy to get lost here. Let's try not to wander off. Oh. Okay, so we don't have as much freedom and possibility in front of us as I thought, because she's controlling me. Children on the ground looking at what? Pennies? What's on the ground, you guys? I want to get down on the ground. How y'all doing? It is 10:37 on a Saturday night, and I'm telling you right now, I'm just running in circles. Let's actually find something to do. I can't overthink it. Whatever appeals to me first, but yeah, I'm quite tired, is what I was getting at. So I'm like, my energy tonight is I'm sleepy, I'm tired. Okay, also if my face looks crooked, I don't want to hear it. I'm a crooked man, I get a crooked face. Part of my face is puffed up. I don't want to talk about it, but life's good. Teeth are bad. What does he have to say? Louise's faction is left, but the Grand Cathedral is in a horrible state. The non-human monsters are still there too. Close your eye. Where do we even start? I can't believe Louise would do something so terrible. I can. He's been terrible since... Oh, hello. Oh me, oh my, what a cool looking man. I want blue marks on my beautiful pale skin. Let's go check out the tavern, you know, where Maria and the woman's whose name I can never remember, but Grius's female companion. Who said blasphemy? Female companion. So she is where? Oh, somebody over here wants to do something. She's gonna be this way. What do you have to say? I've spoken with you before. I know you.
Back again.
What is it? Come to ask about the job. Oh, she wants me to be wiser, right? Yeah, my something isn't high enough. Wisdom.
Farewell.
I need to become informed before this woman will risk putting a child's life at danger. We're overvaluing children. Jot that down. Just kidding. I think children are actually undervalued.
I'm in trouble.
There's so much noise, like there's people talking, there's things I can talk to. It's such an overwhelming world for a 30-year-old man at 10:39 at night on a Saturday. I need to drink tea so I don't burn out my throat. How y'all doing though? That shit's hot. I love a hot tea though. Sometimes hot tea is enough to give me heartburn, and I don't really get heartburn that often. When I was a few years younger, like 4 years ago, I used to, I've mentioned this before, take Tums every night because my heartburn was so bad because I wasn't taking care of myself or my body. Luckily, I've resolved that. What is this, child? Don't you be racist toward me, child. Look at the drawing of the homo-tinted tooth on the wall. Very beautiful. Don't talk to me, elder. Okay, so I did, in fact, get racismed by a child. But, yeah, sometimes hot tea is enough to give me, like, a little bit of heartburn. Just mild. You know what gives me heartburn? And just makes me feel overall ill, which is why I think I'm so exhausted today at, like, 10:40 at night, is because I ate Hawaiian Brothers, if you know that place. It's, like, fast food Hawaiian food. Where is where I'm going? I'm sorry that I'm just kind of walking in circles and chatting your ear off. I don't... Ooh. Found a gold beetle. I don't know where everything is. And at one point, I actually had this place pretty well mapped in my mind. A mental map, if you would. Somewhere along the line, I've lost that mental map.
This is the pit.
Oh, Hawaiian Brothers
Stop shivering.
food. Every time I eat it, I get nauseous, and I just always assumed maybe I ate too much, because I often did. Today, I got some with my brother, who I hung out with. I'm back on the streets. Where am I going? Where is where I'm trying to go? I'm trying to get to the tavern.
All right then.
It's on Sunshade Row, but it's at the end of Sunshade Road, I believe.
Let's head there right
So
away.
I'd gone the wrong way. Bear with me tonight, you guys. We're hanging out more so than getting game done. Though I would like to get game done, I would like to make progress.
What to do?
Hawaiian Brothers, God, maybe I'll finish that story. Would always get nauseous. Today I had some with my brother. Did not have too much. Was not overeating. Got nauseous right away, and it just made me feel weirdly ill. No offense to Hawaiian Brothers, like, I think the food's like moderately nummy sometimes.
What is it?
But like, actually, it's more than moderately nummy on a good day. What do you have to say, Kurt, man? I overheard your conversation with Fabienne. Fabienne's the girl I was talking about previously. From out here, about how you dealt with the human. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us, and we should all be grateful. But I think Fabienne's more of like a night hangout. But I already walked all the way here. I'm not here to be as like efficient and productive with my time as possible. I'm here to like just live a life and get the result that I deserve for the choices I make. What you talking about, regular customer? He's got glowing, beautiful eyes of a sad cat. Fabienne doesn't know it, but I bet she has it just as rough. I heard Maria isn't coming out of her room. I hope those two will be able to keep it together. Okay.
Amazing.
It's this beautiful man with his cool outfit and his wings, gotta say.
Fancy a bit of info?
Knowledgeable man. The shops all discount their wares for idle stay, and you know what? I like to shave a little off my intel prices too, it's fun. Ah, he's the guy that tells me things. Well, I got money, bitch. Where'd I get 61,000? Is that a lot of money? It seems like a lot of money to me. You know what? You can't put a price on knowledge. The butcher sells... Get out of here, Xbox. Bidwa. Meat and there are other shops that sell. Red grass. The water shops sell pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really. See, I don't really have the mind to really utilize this intel because I don't know what I need all these things for. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why not try it out? I do need to get the ingredients for the bidwa, whatever.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass, you know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Maybe I should go grab some of that before nighttime comes so we can make that dish tonight. Right? Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any strangers who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Really nice.
But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grius's. Try mentioning Grius's shopkeeper. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way back to in front of the cathedral, and we're gonna take the map because we've done enough dilly-dallying today. Now, I'm not trying to get in the cathedral, I'm just trying to be like right in front
Let's
of
head there right away.
Okay, and she said, just somebody in front of the cathedral? Do you sell wares, good sir?
You there?
We meet again, young man. We have plenty of goods and things from across the land. Well, how do I mention Grius? Is this not you? Somebody's got red grass and I'm gonna need it. Who has red grass? Maybe it's somebody like over in the big shopping area.
Oh.
Blimey. Proper aces. Who did this
Yeah.
happen?
We're working slow today, you guys. I'm not joking.
Why did this happen? Oh there.
Herbs. Okay. Do you know Grius? Grius, don't tell me. Are you the one that's been hanging around the honeybee lately? One of his friends, truly? I come from the same town as Fabienne, so Grius and I met a long time ago. The man helped me countless times. I was quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think that deep down I always knew things with him would end like this. Yeah, it's kind of inevitable for a man like him, isn't it? And I think he's okay with that. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend of Grius, so were you looking for some of my red grass? Yes, I am. Buy as much as you like. It's 150 Reeve a piece, or 455. Give me that 4.
Can we talk?
I don't know why I love to stock up on things in games and in life. I will buy too much of anything. I bought too much kale the other week, and then it started going bad. But it was like, I was like, it wasn't like bad, but it was like, maybe. So then, because the thing about kale is it starts tasting bad before it really starts looking too bad, I think, personally. And I put it in a smoothie, and I was like, yum, yum, yum. This is my smoothie. Off to work I go. No, dishwater. It was not good. And I am such a like get it down person because I was like, maybe I'm just being dramatic today. I was like, drink, drink, drink. And I was like, I actually can't do this anymore. And if I can't do it, something is amiss. So that happened. But also I had another week of tweak. I mentioned that previously very lightly that I had a tweak week.
Thanks.
And it's just me shaking and forgetting to eat and staying up too late and like stimulants and like just feeling bodily bad, mentally bad, and then obviously that drains you. And then I'm also like actively falling for somebody, so I'm spending time with them, which is so exciting and in so many ways energizing. But it's like a false energy that comes from the heart. Real energy comes from your food, but it's a false energy that comes from the heart. So I then overexpend myself in those moments as well, and then just burn out more. And like that's not the actual issue. It's not the hanging out. It's the stimulants and the way they react with me and cause me to not eat and then not sleep, and then I partake more so in them because of that effect, and becomes that cycle, which is why cycles happen to people. But we're gonna be better. Oh, also I didn't mention this, and if I'm gonna be real with you, it's also sometimes alcohol at like 9 a.m. Which is a random thing to come out of nowhere for me. Like, what do you mean you're drinking at 9 a.m. out of nowhere? I used to in high school have an issue with drinking. Not as an adult, but that's enough on that. I think I did mention that last week, but we had another week of it, so I don't know what to tell you. Okay. 4 red grass. Da, da, da. Okay, we've obtained red grass.
Why did this happen?
Now, we should go do something fun with our day. And what that's going to consist of is whoever draws my attention first, or if I make my way to the bench, that raises my wisdom first. Sometimes talking to people, like, it gives you items, but I also can't be arsed to, like, talk to everybody all the time.
What's happened? Oh,
So that might have to be something I do in my free time. I'm going to talk to this child. Maybe he's not racist.
ugh.
Mom hasn't come back. Dad said she went somewhere far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner, and Dad started crying. I'm going to kill myself. At least he's not racist. You know what? I wouldn't mind that kid being racist if his mom could be alive. I'd let that kid spit on me if it meant his mother could be alive. Is that bad?
Oh, I just can't stop shivering out here.
This is the pig.
Here's somebody. What do you want to talk about?
That will be quite enough.
Oh, you're that woman from Greenpeace. Yeah, you're the activist. I find you insufferable. I, like, believe in your cause. This is how it goes for a lot of activists and I. It's like, I believe in your cause and I appreciate what you do. I'm so sorry. You're insufferable. I love this man. This man's my best friend, but I don't need him right now. Where's the bench that makes people wiser? It seems I'm not finding any.
Oi there.
Any other things that I'm wanting to do?
Just can't stand it.
There it is.
I can't
Oh, me?
I can't believe it.
Something up? Oh. Okay. Whoa.
I just bumped the mic, sorry. Hot tea is one of those things in life that just like, God sent this to earth for our souls, for our spirits. And it may or may not have any effect on the body. I don't know. I'm not a tea researcher, but its effect on the spirit is pronounced. The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge a crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Roag, and even some Ishkia. I think Ishkia are the ones with the beautiful wings. Ishkia are kind of up there for me. For now, until I find out that they're terrible. But then also, if I believe an entire race of people to be terrible, then am I as well terrible? But what if, because it's not an impossibility in life, an entire race of people was bad? Would we not be allowed to like acknowledge that? And I'm not trying to like say anything. This is not like me trying to like draw connections or like, you know, no metaphor ReFantazio in my speech. But I'm just wondering, like, would we recognize that as an objective truth? But also maybe nobody sucks. Maybe everybody's good if you like choose to see it. So maybe there's that as well. But if you head to the back street, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only Elda in town. It's crazy how people say the most vile things right to your face. Don't let it get to me.
Listen.
That's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other. Excuse me, okay?
Well?
Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. I'm wiser than ever. Not like the wise. Wait a minute, my wisdom is at a 2. That shot up. Okay, we can talk to that woman in the future. 'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge of discern truth from falsehood, with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood.
Why, that's...
A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. We went home. Home is the Hush Honeybee, right? I hope that became my home. I hope when I say home, I think of Hush. Yes! Back to the Hush Honeybee.
What is it?
Miss Ma'am, I got everything we needed to make your favorite little thing, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
To help Fabian prepare food, my tolerance should improve. Somebody is crying in the bar. Let's make red grass roasted bitua. What do I get out of that? I want to do it, but what's the point?
Next up is...
Let's see here. A red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabian taught us all the ins and outs of this recipe.
Oh, right!
How about we make a few tweaks to the dish while we're at it? No. No, not this like sacred recipe from her homeland. I think we'll be okay just like sticking to the recipe.
No.
Exactly.
That's fair. I suppose it is Fabian's signature dish, and she was kind enough to teach us how to make it. Okay, we put our hearts into the preparation. Ooh, delicious aroma.
You did it!
Wow, we really did a good job with this one. Are you secretly some kind of master chef, Slater?
All right.
Tolerance going up on a Flames Day. What day is it? I'm sure it's subtle and like nobody's really paying attention. The lopsidedness of my face is driving me nuts. I'm so vain, unfortunately. And it's like a curse to be vain. And like
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
work on it, you know, more and more by the day. It was Idol's Day. Tolerance was going up on an Idol's Day. Today is Flames Day.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic for them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Yes.
There seems to be a pack leader in that group of monsters. Might the recruitment center have more information on it?
Well then,
Did y'all have a good Halloween? I hear a voice.
I...
Am I really fine with this? I should go talk to him.
Stay there.
I should, but also I should go talk to that woman that I got my wisdom up for.
Stay there.
Let's see where he is. If he's in here, we'll hang out with him. If not, we'll see if we find him first or that woman. He's gotta be in here, right? No, she's in here. I can hang out with her as well. Where's my homeboy? I'm gonna check on Maria. I'm sure she's gonna ignore me, but... Quite a sad story with that one. Is there a way for me
Alright then.
to check where my friends are? The thing is, I trust that there is. I just like don't know if I fully understand it, or if I will be able to locate. Whoa, who's that over by the church?
Let's go.
I could also stand to go purify some items. Well, I guess I'm already here.
Close your way. Let us share our faith.
I have enough wisdom to do so as well. All right. All right. It doesn't cost too much. I think I'll do all of these right now if I can. I've got the materials for them as well. Yeah, we're good to go. Can I do... whatever. Xbox, get out of here. Cool, we've done that. Okay, there's that woman. Let me see if I saw this little symbol on the map of hands shaking.
Let's head there right away.
Didn't mean to do whatever I just did. God, forgive me tonight, you guys. Forgive me always, actually, while we're at it.
Let's go.
So when my face puffs up like this, and sometimes worse than like this, it's an abscess in my tooth. I've had it for quite a long time. Keep meaning to get it handled. I had an appointment to get it handled, and I didn't go. I'm not even afraid of dentists or nothing. It's just, don't worry about it. But what I always do is I get ready for this. Let's go see what that... I'm trying to talk and play at the same time, but today I'm just in such a fucking yap. That's my dude! I found him! I was right. I'm in yap mode, but I dissolve as much salt into hot water as possible until it's at, you know, saturation. Like, as much as possible until it doesn't dissolve any further. And then I heat that water up even more, get it as hot as I can, as saturated with salt as I can, and then I take paper towel, fold it over so until it looks like a... You ever seen like a camel snooze, or like one of those like pre-packed little like chew things you stick up in your lip? I dip it in the boiling hot salt water, put it over this abscess wound in my gums, and just let that fucking go to town on me and destroy me. And then I change it out every 5 minutes so it's resalted, reheated, and I do that for like 30, 45 minutes. It's actually not as torturous as it sounds, and then I rinse my whole mouth with salt water. And then, because my thought with that is that it is osmotically, through osmotic action, pulling any stuff that's in there out. Also, I like will squeeze through my face before all of this, like anything that could be in there, but usually it's quite empty. This is sick. I know that I just live like this. And then I have dental insurance. Not that dental insurance is much good in this fucking country, but I'll do that. And then I bring this up because I will always then hot washcloth on my face. Just hot washcloth, because I was like, that'll reduce the swelling. Nobody sat and told me, that's a cool looking guy too. There are some cool looking dudes up in this game. Look at him with his tan skin, brother. I had a tan skin phase, and by that I mean I've had multiple. Maybe I should do it again. Maybe I should be tan and blonde again. If I come on here tan and blonde, I want y'all to know my beauty is profound. But heat doesn't reduce swelling. I should be putting cold on it. But my thing always worked, so it's like, eh. But maybe it'll work better with cold, but who knows? Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
You're not too burdened. Would you care to join me? Fuck yeah, best friend, best dude. You are a whole foot taller than me. Then let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. I can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but
that's...
The bustle of friendship is beautiful. He's a poet. Young Master Leon, it couldn't be.
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangif?
He got a voice line just to say Rangif? That's quite fun. Rangif, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is...
He served House Halatius, yeah? Halatus? Halatus. When our house still stood, I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangif, this is Slater. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Oh! They're gonna fight. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I've always said you've got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say that my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason that I have to help them somehow. I don't know if we can build houses. I don't know what in the fucking redacted YouTuber that does extreme videos where they build like churches and houses for people we think we are. We are not building houses, but we do have to find some way to help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? And Ishkia Marquess. Marquess? Lord Hydron.
I see.
A Marquess, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. What's a Marquise, a Marquess, Marquess? I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in. though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I get where he's coming from, because my family, his family told you, like, come out here. Now I must take care of you out here. I already bear the weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I would have escaped were it not for all of you. Wouldn't have escaped.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm not only standing here because of your swift action. I am only standing here because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go set him straight.
Right. You know...
Oh, I didn't get big friendship points for that one. I fear it might backfire if we... Wait, you're coming too. Moving forward will be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather not have you add to my personal... I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends... I insist, brother.
Come on.
I love you. I don't get it. I insist.
You.
Shouldn't I be the one being insistent? But, oh, very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude.
I feel
Rank
more
2,
courageous when I'm
Warrior Enlightenment reduces magla cost of studying the warrior lineage. That's cool. You have my thanks as well, Sir Slater. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. Tomorrow we must talk to the woman. The one specific woman, not like the woman in general. This isn't like, oh fuck yeah, I can do something at the Hushed Honeybee. The Hushed Honeybee. See, that's why I bought 4 of these motherfuckers, so I can go crazy at night making the boudoir. That bread looks so nummy. It's giving yum yum. What was it? Oh my god. I saw a post the other day that said, went on a date with a girl and she kept saying yum.com after every bite. And I was like, that's me. Somebody went on a date with me, except for they didn't, because I am happily not going on dates with anybody but maybe one person. And I am learning something about me, because I've not been like really quite serious. And it's still quite fresh and young, but I've never approached anybody as serious as, I haven't in a while approached anybody as seriously as I am this person. And I'm like, oh, I'm like not good at being admired. They're like, let me take you like out somewhere nice to eat. Like, because we mostly just like roll around and like, simple hangouts. And I'm like, no, don't take me somewhere nice. I loathe nice things that are artificially nice. They're nice because they say they're nice. You know what I mean? I loathe it, but it's like, let somebody admire you. Let somebody treat you to something that they enjoy. Let somebody put you in a context that they want to see you in. So working on that to an extent. I will remain a bit rigid because I have to be myself.
Yeah.
I'm really chatting your ear off tonight. Thanks for being here, you guys. Make that bidou.
You're a big help.
How do you pronounce it? It's like bidou? It's bidou. Not bidouin. I need to be slapped and hit with a rock and thrown in jail. That's the least that French people will do to you if you fuck up their language. Usually they'll just fucking... I don't even want to say what the French will do to a person. You think what the Japanese did to the Chinese was bad. And if you don't, look it up. Don't look... not my topic to touch on, Not my history. But don't we all share history if you think about it? History's just a bunch of dominoes in line that fall over and over again. Let's see here. of red grass roast, right? No problem. Fabian taught us all the ins and outs of this recipe. We've made this 100 times. We don't need to. Absolutely not. Nary a change. Do you guys see the difference in my face? That's the puff. I'm like a Reese's Puff. Reese's Puffs. Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. I don't got that peanut butter chocolate flavor. I do be smelling nice though. I smell like elderberries and piss. Like in a good way. In like a cool, masculine, like woodsy way.
You did it!
Now then.
My tolerance is up. I'm the most tolerant man y'all have ever met. Level 2 tolerance, level 2 wisdom. I'm becoming a much better man at a rapid pace, I like to think. If that... Yo, that new Mario Party game that came out, Super Mario Party Jamboree. First of all, it's the third one for the Switch. The Switch has 3 Mario Party games. Super Mario Party, Mario Party Superstar, and Super Mario Party Jamboree. They're all so similar in name, it's sick and it's nasty. The first one was not a favorite. Didn't like it. Didn't think it was bad, but it's just kind of empty and boring. But fun could still be had, and fun was had. The second one I thought was quite good. I was like, this is a good one, got a good one, good to go. This new one is so fun, so good. The boards are crazy. Played it like 2 boards with my brother, played 1 board by myself with a computer. Had a blast. And it's so feature-packed, and there's so many different things to do, and it's just like all these little animations. It's like love was finally put into a Mario Party game after a while. And it's pretty fun. I really like it. There's a game wreck. Echoes of Wisdom. I've only gotten to the point where I've beaten the Desert Temple. I fell off for like a couple weeks now because I've just been a little bit burnt out from my tweak weeks. Trying to get myself back together so I can be well, stay well, and be the best person I can be for the people I like. And for myself. But Echoes of Wisdom's great too. Love that. My brother's playing that as well. He's liking it. Garrison got Ape Escape for his PSP. Don't know if that's a recommendation or not, but he got it. What else have I been enjoying other than alcohol at 9 a.m.?
What is it?
I got a whole nother. Let's go find that woman. I've been enjoying smoothies. Big on smoothies again. I kind of got onto smoothies. 2021 bought me a little ninja blender to change my life. I never went off smoothies, but I've been more into smoothies. Chia seeds, flax, ginger, lemon, kale, a whole carrot. A whole carrot, like, basically never... It never fucks up the flavor of your smoothie. It will fuck up the color. If you're doing, like, greens and yellows and you throw a carrot in it, it turns it real vom real quick. Tastes great, tastes fine. But if it's going to be seen by people, you are going to get questions. But also, don't you kind of want to be... I went the wrong way. You guys got to, like, let me run around and get acquainted with things. What's this over here? Also, I should be talking to the man that gives me Magla. I'll go talk to him in a second. Oh, that's her. Cool, we found her. We will talk to her in a second, but first I must go collect Magla from the man. Mangla. Oh wait, no, this isn't the right street. That's the other street. Hi. Just yapping and getting lost in the city. This is like watching a sitcom that happens in New York, isn't it? But it's just me, sitting in my room in Missouri, with an abscessed tooth, and a heart full of love, and don't you ever fucking forget it. When my tooth explodes and I die of meningitis, I'm gonna die with a heart so full of love. And I hope you guys know that. And I hope you guys envy the life I lived, because I lived a great life. It was nice while it lasted. I won't be dying anytime soon, don't worry. But also, when I do die, I want y'all to know, even if it's tomorrow, like, mourn me if you, like, miss my presence in your life. Like, mourn me in that selfish way that people mourn, where it's like, wah, I'm sad I don't see him. I miss him in these moments. Miss me, that's okay. But don't ever mourn me thinking that, like, oh, we were, like, I'm sad for him. I'm sad he didn't get to do this or do that, and he was in pain. I did everything and I had a blast. Don't you ever, ever feel bad for me when I die. I need to check on this rock. Magla, please.
Isn't lead?
There we go. Trying to keep our Magla stores up. We will run them dry at some point. Because I love teaching a bitch an archetype. I love carrying a move over. I need to get back and playing this regularly. I'm playing this just like twice a week. And it'll be like twice in one day sometimes. And it's just like, okay, then the rest of the week I'm just forgetting everything. Because I'm forgetting what those moves that you carry over are called. Are they synthesis skills? I don't think so. Something like that. Blasphemy. I forget Hulkenberg's name every other fucking day as well. Like, I need to, like, get my mind in the game. And also, like, I want to. Like, I love this game. I just, like I said, I've been tweaking and falling in admiration. Isn't it so funny how we're so careful with the word love? Why? Why are we so careful with the word love? I'd be loving everybody. I've looked a stranger in the eye and fallen in love with them. But I get why we, like, the expression of it
Back again.
so boldly can be, like, tempered. But we don't need to talk about that right now. What is it? Come to ask about the job. Yes, yes, yes. At least describe the job. People asking me to describe what I do for work. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman. I love a hot, powerful woman. With beautiful eye makeup and, like, dark hair. I don't know if that's eye makeup. I think she's like, that's her. God made her that way. Oh, well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to know what you're made of. Don't fight me. Not here on this fucking whatever day of the week it is.
Myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what
Second
do you
time.
think of magic igniters?
I've not thought much of them. I think they overcomplicate magic in the world, so like they're unnecessary, but also like they do make things easier. These are both true. Just like any modern convenience, like unnecessary, but they do make things easier. I mean, they're her job, so like maybe unnecessary is rude. And also that's a negative statement, this is a positive statement. Both are equally true, so if my choice cannot purely be based on the foundation of correctness, because they are equal in that, then I will go for optimism every time.
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
Too good, actually. That's a secret.
I'm afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny? At least you're not short on nerve. Then,
Oh, I got chutzpah.
I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
So you see, I believe in like God as an entity. I don't know if I believe in the same God as you. Everyone's faith is their own. It should be. But religion tries to sanitize that.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
Period.
In other words, not the God of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes, I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task.
Am I being hired to
The
kill?
fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
I gotta go out into the
Wait.
creepy world.
Hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you
Why wouldn't it
precisely
be?
because it's so important. There are
I'm
reasons
capable.
I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are
That-
you connected with Grius?
Gria's
I
stamp of
hardly
approval
think that
goes a
there's
long way
discussion right
around
now.
here.
What do you think?
Ooh,
Does seem like
okay.
she could use the help, but
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster
Rumor
nest.
has it.
I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk.
It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. I also, like, I'm gonna say something so fucking bold. I navigate life with a trust for people, one, because I do actually trust people, but also because I'm not afraid to get got. Because one, I never get got. I can see a getting got from a mile away, so I just like know that I will see it when it comes to me. And then also, should I get got, I know that I'm capable of like dealing with a got. I like can recover and like come on top of it even if I do get got in a moment. So it's like I don't need to be fearful. Because there's so little to fear in this world, and the things in this world that are worth fearing are still things that I can conquer. Damn, brother. But so jot that down. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between the compensation and treasure, and also just the being on good graces with a beautiful, strong woman.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
Sounds good to me.
Understood.
Why do I feel like I suddenly have a splinter in my finger? What is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell? Is that what I'm thinking about? What is that? Do I have a splinter? How did I get a splinter? Must be all the wood I'm working with, because brother is packing. Gonna need a whole lumberjack to jack this lumber in my pants. No, dead ass. Why do I got a splinter? Hello? How do you get such a tiny splinter out? Am I the only person in this life that, like, my favorite pair of tweezers is my teeth? Alright, I'll deal with that another time. It is a microscopic. I had to pull out my scanning electron contacts for my eyes to see it. Microscopic fucking thing. You know the dude I like is a scientist, right? Like mostly like biology, but he brought up quantum physics the other day. I don't know if y'all know I'm obsessed with quantum physics in a way that's like I'm not knowledgeable. I just like love to see them. So I'm like, wait a minute. I'm obsessed with that. And he was talking about like entanglement, string theory, all that stuff. But my favorite thing is quantum superposition. And he brought that one up, and it was like we were cracked out from like just like rolling around for hours making out, and like we were exhausted at that point, and I was already exhausted from what? Say it with me. Tweak week. So I was like burnt out, but I was like, wait a minute, I'm interested. Okay, off to the corridor. A bullish embargo. I need to slay Gutoros in Baliga Corridor. The informant and Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshady Row, should have more details. That's my dude. I like me an informant. He's hot, he's cool, he's in the know.
It's
I'd like to
here.
think that I would be an informant.
Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
I do like goodies.
This place.
A derelict mansion which once belonged to a prosperous noble family who rivaled even the royal monarchs. Cool!
Let's see.
Okay,
If you
Yo,
don't
a
have
new
way
Sonic
there,
game came
I'll
out.
lend you my carriage.
and I know that
Kind
we're
of
like,
trip you'll want to make on foot.
already packed on this channel for games. And if I was to play a Sonic game on this channel, I should finish Sonic Frontiers, that we just have like this much of it left to do, and it's already been begun on this channel for 2 years. But Sonic X Shadow Generations, I don't even want to play the Sonic part, because who cares? I like Sonic, don't get me wrong, but like, that's just a remake of an old game, boo. Shadow? Shadow the fuck meat of a hedgehog that he is, with his new game? With like kind of open zone-ish gameplay, like hello, I want to play that. And also I already have it on my Switch, because like, I'd be getting everything on my Switch. But I'm like, if I'm gonna play that and record it, I'm definitely gonna play it on my Xbox. And that way it looks beautiful.
You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
So don't look forward to that happening, because it probably won't, me playing that game on this channel. But if you want it, let me know, because I want to do it. I just like, I'm already pressed for games. Like I'm already like supposed to be playing 3 games, but I'm not actually playing Persona 3 Reload because it has become boring because it's just the DLC. So I'm just playing these 2 and I'm like, let's finish one. This one, these 2 being this and Persona Shin Megami Tensei 5. Vengeance. That's a great playthrough. The monster at bada. Let's go talk to the informant. Buy the information. Look at her in a whole gown. I'd like to see my hole in a gown. I wouldn't. I'm not a gown kind of guy. Just personally. I've never... Because even when I used to be more androgynous and like do the long hair and I would wear like... I wouldn't wear like girly clothing, but I would wear girl clothing that was like kind of like neutral. Even then, I've never been a nail paint kind of dude. Isn't that interesting? You think that like in my experimenting with like my own freedom of expression, I'd be like, fingernail paint. Because that sounds so fun. Sparkles and colors and shit, that's right up my alley. I carry a sparkly Tamagotchi around. Like, also did I show you guys all this? I must have. If I didn't show it already, like I turned this thing orange and brown. Custom shell because I love my baby. There's a banana peel on the ground. And a child. Which would you rather step on? Comment down below. Hot. Hey, what are you doing over here? Have you heard? The military's taking credit for the Zorba incident. Admittedly, they hadn't. What's left of their honor would be in tatters, and it's not as though we did it for the glory. Let them have the glory. But also, I don't know. Anybody that's stealing glory shouldn't have glory, but also, like, if it's good for the people's morale, I don't know. This is why I don't want to be a leader in the world, is because I, like, while I am smart enough and capable enough to make these decisions, I don't want to. Maybe I'm selfish for not choosing to be a martyr in this life, but I've lived too many lifetimes. I really think I, unfortunately, am nearing the end of the cycle of samsara, and soon they're going to let me into nirvana. I really think I'm really late into my lifetimes. And that's cool. It like feels good for the ego to be like, I'm so cool, I've done it all. But also it's like, I'm having so much fucking fun kicking it on Earth now that I've like learned some lessons, not all of them. I'm still fucking tweaking. I'm still, you know, hurting people. But what am I doing here? The informant. I really get off topic. I'd like to know about the Ox Demon of Bellica Corridor. Now I can kind of know how to choose my archetypes and moves. Word has it that deep within is a grotesque Gupatoros, a gigantic 2-legged beast brandishing an axe. It's quite famous amongst adventurers. It doesn't just attack you, it hates you. That's worse. I don't mind getting attacked by something because it's like, you know, let's take it down. To be hated by something is like, it feels that inside of itself. It carries that like emotionally. I think emotions at times color the spirit as well. So like that could color his spirit, and he takes that into the next life with him, bitch. Hate? He hates me? It hates anyone who uses a staff or a mace. Fuck! I love being a mage with my little staff. If it starts to build, watch out if it starts to build up strength. The next hit could kill you straight off. Okay. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend Swift Pierce. Fuck. Attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them.
Between us.
Fuck. I'm so bad at like pierce and shit. If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of Goborns out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. I am not allowed to be a mage. When he says staves and maces, does he mean mage and healer? Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's all I can say for now. Should you survive, do return. If you've got the coin, I've got more information for you. Cool. Sorry. Now, how long do I have? Days until Sanctus announcement. I got 5 days. Does that man have pink hair?
What is it?
And a fucking goatee? God, he's so beautiful. I'm so obsessed that like everybody's so beautiful all the time in this game and IRL. I keep finding myself not to talk about it too much. Pinned underneath one of the most beautiful men I've ever seen in this life. And it's like, really? Little old me pinned under little old you?
What is it?
You come here often and here is being over me? You come here often? Could you? And could you also like come here often? Like all over here? But not, that's quite crude, isn't it?
What is it?
We know who I am. We know what we're here for. I don't want to go do that fight today. I want to like run around and be social. I want to be social. Sorry. I'm annoying. Because I would love to be social and then close out this video here soon. And then the next video, maybe tomorrow, we could run out there and kind of... Crazy shit is happening. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. It's a new day, huh? Where's that man with the... It doesn't matter.
I love it.
What are you talking about, big boy? Chat here. I would love to let a man chat. I never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to that old story after all. Oh, he likes the fairies, I remember. As a boy, my parents would tell me stories about fairies before bed. Would you care for me to tell you one? It better not be racist as fuck.
I wonder.
So you grew up on fairy tales. No wonder you've got fairies on the mind. I don't think we've done a single thing to improve my imagination as of yet, and I need my imagination kicking, so let's go ahead and listen to this man's story.
My thanks.
Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern. I love the tavern, bitch. That's my home. That's my home. That's my people. That's my everything. I went through trauma there. Hey, I've gone through trauma everywhere at this point. Let's talk about that. Okay.
Long ago.
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. He's got cool face markings too, with his light eyebrows. He's cool. But he's so cool. It's gonna be 100 videos of me being like, this game's cool, everybody looks so cool. Because we're on what, video fucking 12 or something? I'm like, this is cool, they look so cool. I can't stop, everybody looks cool. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering, but one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on.
So he defied his elders? Your ancestor sounds like a handful. We love a handful around here. It runs in the family, ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down! You can't cry in a place like this. You're just a boy!" He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself." And she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. Compassion wins every day if you look in the right places. I don't know, the Holocaust... Whatever. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh, I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh, would you look at the time. We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. That felt like a good ending. Is there more to the ending?
All right.
What is that, my imagination? Still just vapid.
Well then.
Could you, like, stay here and tell me the rest of that story tonight? I'll be here at the tavern, at the Hushed Honeybee. Nah, I love wearing a hood. That dude's in a hood.
What is it? Amazing.
Alright, and I guess we're gonna cook, because that's the main thing I can do. And he has to talk to one person.
What in the blazes?
Oh, can't get a good second can't get through a single day without a drink. We've all been dealt a shite hand in this life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't shut up about Louis of the King, so let me ask you, even if a proper understanding bloke takes the crown, is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us.
Amazing.
Let's talk about it on this Waters Day night, bitch. Let's talk about how... Ooh, you ain't got no shirt on underneath that cardigan, huh? All right. He's got age lines on his face. I love age on a face. I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's always talking about youth, youth, youth. But, like... It seems like nobody's more concerned about youth than like ourselves, not me included. I love aging, but like I never see people complain about other people's youth or lack thereof. People would never be like, she looks too old. I never hear that, but they'll be like, I look too old. It's like, do we not all just agree that I know there's some freaks out there that love to prey on younger people, but I feel like mostly we're out here being like, everybody's looking good with some age, right? You start hitting 30, 35. Wait a minute, looking good, brother. Looking good, sister. Looking good, thister, theyster, Oreo cakester. Oh my God, Fabian, let's go. Let's make our dinner. You know what I'm here for. I make it every night. I need to buy more red grass before I run out. This is my nighttime shit. I get a meal and I get my tolerance.
You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
Let's stick to the recipe.
No.
Do you think we should like stray one night or no? I just like out of respect.
You did it!
All right.
In addition to my tolerance going up, this does also like put food in my pocket that I can like use for something, right? Yeah, literally loot. Loot backwards is tool. I continued to help out as the night went on.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is true. Now we have to go ahead and close out this video here. And next time we're gonna come in and we're gonna go to that spooky mansion. Wait a minute, we got 1 second. There's plenty of rumors surrounding the strong monster stalking the Tradia Desert. Everyone in town is talking about it. The army's become negligent. Even with all that's happened, they still won't dispatch soldiers. Since this all began, the army has lacked in manpower, and the recent turmoil has only exacerbated their troubles. So if someone doesn't take it out, there'll be more casualties. Damn it, I heard the recruitment center's looking for help, so why don't we stop by later? That was the wrong inflection for that sentence. I hope I come back on camera tomorrow to go handle all this, and I hope I come back with a face that is not puffed up. I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. I'm supposed to go take out monsters, Stroll. We might hang out with Stroll. I don't know. But I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to get my ass to bed. It is 11:40 p.m. I hope you guys are having a good time. Go enjoy your day. Go enjoy your night. And next time we will go take out those monsters in the mansion. Bye.